Hello Year 9s, Mr. Oxford here. This is a short video to tell you a little bit about the Creative iMedia course and hopefully give you an idea of whether you think that this is a course that interests you as one of your options. So the iMedia qualification is a vocational course. And vocational really means it will closely linked to a particular area of work. Now, in this case, Creative iMedia equips you with a wide range of knowledge and skills if you're interested in working in the digital media industry. Now, the UK is one of the top 5 digital media producers in the whole world, and that's an industry that's growing every year, much faster growth than the average. So how does this course work? Well, we start with learning about pre-production and planning, and then we develop your skills through a range of hands-on practical assignments as you create final digital media products of your own. There's a heavy emphasis on coursework. This qualification will assess your creative media skills through the actual practical use. So these tasks provide opportunities to develop transferable skills like research, planning and review and communicating your ideas effectively. And of course, these are all tools which can also improve your learning in your other subjects as well. So the course itself is made up of 4 units, and each one of these 4 units counts for a quarter of your final grade. One unit is assessed by a written exam, and the other 3 are project-based coursework units. Now, this by no means makes iMedia an easy option. The coursework units are large, sometimes arduous, and they require real commitment. But it does give you the opportunity then to monitor your progress as you go through that work and add any extra effort where it's required as you go through the course. So the Vocational Technical Qualification, or VTQ, is equivalent to 1 GCSE, and each of the various grade levels, from a level 1 pass up to a level 2 distinction star, correlates directly to the usual GCSE number system. So let's take a look at the units themselves. So the first unit is pre-production skills. Now, planning is an essential part of working in the world of creative and digital media, and this unit is going to teach you pre-production skills you actually used in the business. So that means developing an understanding of the client brief, time frames, deadlines, preparation techniques, in fact, any of the things that make a creative project run smoothly. This is the unit that's tested in the exam, but you also get to apply these units and these skills in this unit in context in the other 3 units. So the next unit is our first coursework unit, and that's creating digital graphics. Now, digital graphics feature in many areas of our lives, and they play a really important part in today's world. So from the explosive influence of social media as a marketing tool, targeted online ads, magazine adverts, attractive product packaging, all of these things show how important digital graphics are to any modern business. Now, the aim of this unit is for you to understand the basics of creating and editing digital graphics with real business in mind. And of course, this unit also builds on the pre-production skills that you learned in that first unit. So the content includes understanding the purpose and properties of digital graphics, knowing exactly where and how they get used, then being able to see the project through and to a completed digital graphic of your own. That's going to be using industry standard software like Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator. And of course, we're going to teach you to use these programs as well. In previous years, to give you an example, some of these project briefs have included things like album covers, magazine adverts, and DVD and video game covers. Our next unit following on from this is about interactive multimedia products. Now, multimedia is everywhere these days, anywhere that images and text and video and sound and animation are all brought together in a single product, whether that's to strengthen a message, to entertain like YouTube, teach you new things like Seneca that you'll be familiar with, or even to let you purchase a McFlurry at the self-ordering screen. All of these things are running on mobile phones, information kiosks, smart TVs, in fact, computers in any and all of their forms. So this unit is going to teach you the basics of creating multimedia products and have you demonstrate your creativity by combining all those kinds of elements to create a functional, intuitive, and visually pleasing product of your own. It'll also see you interpreting a client brief and using all those planning techniques again from the exam unit to develop that into something real. So the content includes being able to create and edit various media types, so you'll be creating and editing images, editing video and sound. Our final coursework unit is storytelling through comic strips. Now, this unit really emphasises the storytelling aspect. We're using comic strips as the vehicle to practice the skills required to take readers and viewers on a visual journey to get a message across. It's going to teach you to take an existing design or brief and then use things like scripting and storyboards to turn it into an engaging story. The comic element then is going to enable you to use things like composition and panel placement and a variety of styles to really be in control of the pace and the mood and the emotion of that final product. The content here includes things like understanding story planning and script writing, how page design and panel layout are going to affect the flow of your story. And then learning history as well about national contexts of different styles of visual storytelling. So that goes from things like early Japanese woodcuts through to the golden age of kind of superhero comics, all the way through to like globalization of like manga and anime. So that's the course in a nutshell. If you think you're a person that likes to problem solve, be challenged, and enjoy working collaboratively, you could very well be suited to working in the creative industry yourself, digital industry in particular. And if that sounds like a bit of you, Creative iMedia, I think, is a really great place to start. If you have any questions at all about the course, please do get in touch.